So, Kurt, where are you driving? There's traffic.
Still?
It's Atlanta.
I'm aware.
A hellish maelstrom.
Actually, I'm just telling him where to go because I'm assuming...
I'm following
Yeah, because
directions.
Percy, I got my ghost sense on.
Think independently at this point.
I don't think you have him without it's kind of tough without Percy's. If we're saying like Faust, like all your shit comes from your ghost.
So it's not everything. I still have a bond with him.
Oh, okay.
So like I can't get him to do ghost stuff. So what I'm kind of envisioning is that, like I'm just kind of like trying to track where he is, and I can do some rolls to sustain
Sure.
that if you want.
Are we still running from them?
Well, I think.
Or has that moment somewhat passed?
So let's say that this is like the next scene, right?
Okay.
There was the heightened escape. Then you realized Rodolphe wasn't with you.
So at the Shoney's.
At the Shoney's.
In a booth.
You in the booth. With
Discussing
disgusting
what the hell that's
Felix.
happening.
Felix is just like zonked out in his booth. Every once in a while he like snorts or farts or something.
Sorry, I thought we should eat.
Yeah. I mean,
Something.
yeah. Well, you know, we gotta
That was a lot.
We gotta get because you got some harm. You got screamed at. My head's a little frazzled right now. I'm not the coolest I've been before.
Yeah.
And so like I'm sitting there right where it's Shoney's. I'm eating some nice Shoney's breakfast, and I'm also cutting up bites for
Felix.
For Felix. I'm just feeding
Is
him.
he still breathing?
I think he sleep eats whatever pancakes
Yeah.
and sausage covered in syrup that you're giving him.
Yeah, I'm just feeding him, and we're just kind of like, yeah. So I sent Percy, with him. Percy's gonna watch over to make sure. So hopefully we're gonna find him. But I think this is really gonna make a really good third act for this episode. And so I'm thinking
I need to apologize to you.
If I could kind of I'm thinking left side is my best. So when we're storming in there, maybe you just kind of hit that.
Stay on your left.
Stay on my left.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to apologize to you. I did not believe you when we first met.
When I said I had a ghost boyfriend and I would suck his dick on your TV show?
Correct. I did not believe that statement.
Yeah. I mean...
I apologize.
Was it that you would think I wouldn't do a lewd act like that, or you think that I did not have a ghost boyfriend?
I fully believed you would suck dick on camera.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say is, I didn't think there was a ghost there, and I apologize.
All right. Well, where do you think I got this sword from? And I pull out, I pull out the sword in the middle of the Shoney's.
It's a Shoney's.
Yeah.
It's a Shoney's.
Yeah.
Anything fucking goes. It's
Look
not
at this. This is an
You can take it to the
authentic
bar.
Civil War Union soldierman sword. It says it.
It says exactly those words.
Says it around there on the hill. I'm gonna be honest. I got that engraved later because I kept forgetting what it was from.
That makes
Apparently,
total sense.
during wars, there's not a lot of monogramming of stuff. It's kind of just mass-produced, get it out there. Not a lot of You would think, hey, this is a war. Maybe someone wants this as like memorabilia later. Maybe it's a good gift to give to your boyfriend, and like he doesn't know how to explain it to people. I don't know.
No.
I
Did
just
you
was-
go to high school?
Define, go.
Like, did you attend a high school?
Now, literally define the word attend.
Like, being present at...
Okay, I think I'm just going to cut the middleman. I did sell drugs at a high school.
Did you graduate high school?
I did sell drugs at a high school.
I didn't go to high school either.
Well, shit.
It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Are we bonding right now?
I think we're bonding.
Special move, heart to heart, roll plus charm, both of you.
Yes! Do it. Co-hosts.
Double sixes plus...
Oh, nice. I got a 7 plus 2, so I got a 9.
You can heal him of 1 debility or 1 harm, and you can heal him of 1 debility and 1 harm.
Alright, well, I just have a debility. I don't need.
Well, your
you don't have any
ability
harm.
is...
Oh.
Yeah, so what do you want? Do you want...
well, I have a question.
You have 2 debilities.
What are my
Or
two
no, you just have the one.
I have the
that is-
one that's minusing my charm, right?
Yeah,
I'd say probably I would get rid of your debility.
Okay, cool. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, because the charm is your...
I think we have a nice lunch at
Yeah.
Shoney's.
Yeah.
the sword
Yeah.
on the table.
Yeah, it's funny because, originally you judged me, but it turns out we're pretty much the same. Neither of us went to
Yeah.
high school.
Yeah.
And I'm literally sucking dick on camera, and you're metaphorically sucking dick on camera.
Have been for years.
That's funny, and as we're talking
And
this,
not always metaphorically.
Still feeding Felix. Yeah. And I just gloss over his admission to doing porn. We've all done porn.
Yeah.
I don't think that was what
One
he
point.
said.
Felix, did you graduate high school?
He farts. Rodolphe.
That's a no. That's a no. He thinks he's a werewolf. There's no way. There's no fucking way he graduated high
I
school.
mean, he could definitely be a werewolf.
Yeah, but like, if he is, there's no way he graduated high school.
Well, I feel that's a little racist.
It's not because he's... Did you interview him? I interviewed him. It's not racist. I'm taking a shot in the dark here. Although he is running for public office, so he probably didn't graduate from high school.
That's fair.
I think it's also on like the news, like in Shoney.
It's right in the background, but neither of us is looking at him.
That he's like his smiling high school photo, and there's like a wolf tail like coming out the back of like his yearbook photo.
His teen wolf.
Newly elected
picture.
alderman.
There is a photo of him shaking Michael J. Fox's hand.
But he's like sitting like a dog and shaking his hand. He's like sitting,
Michael J. Fox looks very confused.
sit, shake.
It's a really long handshake.
And when Michael J. Fox shakes hands,
It's a really long
he really shakes your hands.
Well, now I feel bad sitting
Anyways,
in
yeah,
this
so
Shoney.
we have a good time at Shoney's.
I'm glad we had this moment. We should get Rodolphe back.
Rodolphe, the sack is torn off of your head.
Oh god, no.
You are alone in a construction site, except for Lanky and Fishy Eyes. And it is only one of each of them, both in their cop uniform iterations. And you are currently strapped to a chair, which is then wheeled around, and you see a strange-looking, though, as far as you're aware, normal human man. He is wearing a formal suit and tie. He's got a Republican Go Vote button on his left blazer pocket, and he is missing an arm, a leg, and his right hand. He's got, like, prosthetics, like, you know, in this very well-tailored suit. And he's just sort of looking at you critically.
Hello?
Is this the weird one? He says to Lanky. Goss, the lanky one, who now you can assume is named Goss, shakes his head yes.
Yes, okay, I am, I suppose, the weird one. That is my brand.
How do you know Felix Montreal?
I'm just part of a television show for Amazon Prime. I'm here with Kurt Seaman, Spooky Times with Kurt Seaman.
I don't know what your fucking foreign bullshit is.
It's, it's American. Are you familiar with Mr. Bezos?
Oh, you're American. You're an American.
I've been here long enough that I might as well be.
Right. But you weren't born here. You're not American, son.
Oh.
My question is,
Okay.
how do you know Felix Montreal?
I literally, the only time I've ever had any encounter with Felix Montreal was when I rolled up into his front yard and he was on the ground.
Mm-hmm. He's not a good guy, you know that?
All I know is that he thinks he's a wolf. That's about it.
His perversions aside, he should not be running for public office. He does not care about this city or this country. I'm a man who cares about this city and this country. Do you follow me?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
What's your name?
But my name is Rodolphe.
Rodolphe.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
And what is your name, sir?
I think he thinks about it for a second. Current Alderman Garbin Gudgem.
Garbin Gudgem.
That's right. It's a family name.
That's a villain right there, if I ever heard.
So you are running against Felix Montreal, I suppose? You are the incumbent?
Well, not anymore, I suppose.
Right, because you won.
Yeah. I want to know where he is, where your friends might have taken him.
I'm afraid that I literally cannot tell you that.
Will they come looking for you?
Oh. You know, Mr. Gudgem, that's a great question, and also ones that I cannot answer. I cannot say that there is any sort of friendship, loyalty there. I've literally known one of them for about 2 weeks, and the other one I met this morning.
So you don't know where Felix is. You don't know where your quote-unquote friends are. You don't know that they're even going to come for you. What good are you to me alive?
I can be very persuasive, and like the glasses kind of slide down my nose a little bit, and like the eyes glint.
You show a little leg.
Oh yeah.
And how does that help me?
Well, if you have people that need talking to, perhaps if you're in a little bit of trouble and need someone with a little bit extra persuasion, it looks like you've got the muscle, but do you have the charm?
I don't know.
And
Goss and Subby are pretty persuasive.
And I'm like doing eyebrows up and down at him while I'm restrained to this chair.
I think he looks at you like with a perplexed, sort of like intrigued expression. If you want to like manipulate him, go for it.
Yeah. I'll use my unnatural appeal on him. That's gonna be. Oh shit, a 10!
Hey, perfect success.
There it is.
Oh god, finally.
I think he really looks at you for a second and sort of takes in this and he says, I suppose foreigner wiles can come in useful every once in a while.
Oh my god.
And he
Just
slips another sack. He motions to Goss, the tall, lanky one, who slips a sack over your head and I think a taser into you.
Ow.
And you pass out.
Oh.
Was Percy visible to him at all during that?
I don't think so.
That's fine.
But I think he was there.
Yeah, he was there. I just didn't know if he was visible.
I think Percy did successfully follow.
Yeah.
Like that was like a good usage of your move. This is what Percy sees. Rodolphe is loaded into the back of the cop car, which then takes a leisurely route through the city and into a specific building near the town center. And I think Percy just sees one look at the sign above, and it says Department of Transportation. And then we're back in the Shoney's.
So yeah, I don't know if I got my ghost boyfriend to follow them, so we can just track him down once we pay the bill. And as I'm saying, like, pay the bill, I'm just reaching into Felix's like wallet and just like thumbing through and just like putting a card down the table.
It's a great idea. Yeah. I interviewed him for like a week and made nothing.
Oh, yeah.
I deserve this.
Yeah, listen, you don't,
This is fine dining.
Yeah, listen, yeah, find a way to. This is fine dining.
You don't have to save that receipt.
Yeah. I get to sit down here.
No, I'm gonna be honest. I thought me making bathtub drugs and just having a ghost boyfriend that's probably never gonna fully flesh out because he is a ghost was sad. But ooh,
You don't think you're gonna flesh out?
well, you get it because he's a. It's not gonna flesh out because he's a ghost.
I'm with you.
Anyways, your life is very sad.
Thanks.
I think Percy shows up. I also kind of imagine this is like 3 hours later. You've just had a real heart-to-heart in the Shoney's, and it's like nighttime now. Everybody else is like paid and left.
It's
The
also
buffet's been changed out.
canonically a Wednesday because you said you were eating breakfast, and Shoney's only serves breakfast on Wednesdays.
It is
Wednesday nights.
It is canonically a Wednesday.
I just wanted to go ahead and set up the universe a little bit more.
And I think Percy comes back and he says, "My love,
Church night.
my treasure.
Yeah, give him a nice little ghost kiss. Yeah,
I followed your friend.
yeah. I'll just give him a little ghost kiss on the cheek because I missed him so much.
I tell you, the city of Atlanta's changed a lot since I saw it last.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I can
Wasn't it
show
like
you like
burning?
on a what?
Wasn't it like burning?
Yeah. Sherman really did a
to the
fucking
ground.
number on him. I tell you what.
It's gotten a lot
Yeah.
bigger.
March right on into the sea.
Yeah, which one was Sherman, good or bad? Which one? What do we
He
did?
made tanks.
Roll abusive relationship.
Oh, damn.
Okay, I got 12. So it's just your action has no effects beyond the exchange. There's some angry words.
What do you mean was?
Is well, I mean, I don't know. Just like I hear he's just thinking about retiring from the war.
He made some impressive tanks. He's a famed tank maker. The Sherman
Yeah.
tank.
Yeah.
I don't know what German
He's
Thanks
gonna,
have to do with anything.
yeah, I think he's just, because
Sherman Tank.
Lincoln was so proud of him, he gave him a raise and was like, you stop warring now.
Yeah, start making tanks.
Desk job, tank.
Good things for good men.
It's like a real
Yeah.
big armored horse.
You want to show me on that little map, whatchamacallit you got there, that I can show you where your friend is?
Yeah, and I pull out Google Maps.
He's there.
Oh, that's crazy. Hey, you know what? It'd be crazy if you drew a pentagram around this and this was like the center of it.
Out of curiosity, is there a pentagram on Google Maps?
That's
my curiosity.
I switched it to, because these are like where you can do like street view,
Oh,
map
it's like
view.
a filter?
Well, yeah, but this is
It's an
this is
Instagram filter.
this is
Those are
metal
roads.
view. This is roads.
Those are roads. These are the confusing and awful, snarled up hellscape roads of Atlanta. And now that you're looking at it like this, there is literally a pentagram made in asphalt.
Now,
around
see,
Atlanta.
I got a feeling Felix was talking about wanting to change roads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm thinking roads. I'm thinking the roads.
So where we're going, we do need roads.
Where we're going, we do need roads.
All right.
Yeah.
Tight.
Did you watch Automan?
We already talked about this. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's Tron.
It's not, but we did Automan.
Have
and
you seen
Back
Tron?
to the Future took that from Automan.
You think that
We don't need roads.
Somebody took something
where we're
from-
gonna be.
The Ottomans are a fine empire, keeping order out there in the Eurasiatic.
Yep.
it's crazy? He's from the north of the battle, but it's still a very backwards town.
You don't educate him at all?
I don't.
Oh my
They are a very enlightened race of empire builders.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they are.
Anyways,
We should go there.
A shining city on the Black Sea. I saw it in the picture book.
pretty sure Black Sea's not racist, though, is it? Or is that the Dead Sea? Oh shit.
Well, Dead Sea wouldn't be racist.
Well, I mean, he's dead.
What?
I mean, well, you knew that. You're a ghost.
Oh yeah. Sometimes I forget.
Because I
I mean, it must be weird.
Oh yeah, I'm assuming that no one else sees Percy in the Shoney's, right?
Well, actually, yeah. I think he's visible for some reason. That not back at Felix's place, but now again for some reason in Atlanta.
Do we look at the map on the Shoney's we're on? Are we on one of the road paths that build this? Oh, you know what? I think this might be a spooky lane. That's what we should call this episode.
Spooky Lane.
Spooky lane.
It's a good title.
Yeah.
You're good at this. We should get you a camera. Do I notice people looking at the Ghost Union soldier?
I mean, it is a show.
It is a show. She goes like the most camouflaged place.
I'm just curious.
Just insanely.
I know why I chose Shoney's. You don't have to tell me. I just want to know if we're drawing attention
I just think
with our saber on this table, and
I think Felix is coming out of like his drug stupor. He's like, yep.
I slide his credit card into my pocket.
And I don't. I mean, fuck. No,
You woke him up.
Yeah, I woke him up. So.
And he goes right back to sleep.
And did I win? Did I win? Yep.
But yeah, he did, didn't he?
Hi, Felix.
Hi, Kurt.
It's me, Kurt. Remember how we were supposed to
Interview.
film?
How did I do?
You won.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well,
And he
hey,
falls
well-
forward.
Oh, and he's out again?
Yeah.
So wait, was Kurt pro roads or anti-roads?
I'm Kurt.
Was Felix?
Felix Montreal.
Felix, and you're Kurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm Percy.
I think he was.
I know Percy.
I think he was anti-roads.
So he wanted to destroy the roads.
He wanted
right?
to change something
Change the roads.
about the Rite Aid and the CVS.
a road between the Rite Aid and the CBS.
And which road is that?
Is there a department directly between the Rite Aid and the
The
CBS?
one part that hasn't been filled in, down in the old Fourth Ward.
Oh,
So if you look at the road, so listeners, just to remind you, or if we didn't make it clear earlier, I have handed them a map of Atlanta that shows the roads that go in and around, including the interstate. And it happens that there is a giant pentagram made in asphalt and concrete that make up the roads of Atlanta, at which Atlanta is at the center. And there's only one part that hasn't been completely completed
I
yet.
feel like Joe hinted at this at the beginning when he says you drive into the hellscape known as Atlanta.
Yeah, you know, that is a lot clearer now in hindsight.
Yeah.
So you said you knew where...
Yeah. That's the old Fourth Ward. That's like Edgewood area. That's just a lot of drinking. That's a lot of bars.
His PTSD.
So I'm gonna assume, and that's where Percy said that they also are holding Randolph.
Yeah, like that general area.
So I was like, yeah,
The Department
so
of Transportation.
he's probably around. He's probably around in that area. We should go get him. And I looked at, and so Felix is asleep, right?
He's slumped forward.
I'm
I
like,
think you get the impression he's been drugged.
I'm like, so is he really a werewolf or not? Oh, you know what? I just pull out my sword and I just kind of like do a little, cause like I'm just like,
Like
oh,
you just
werewolves
touch
are like
him with
silver.
silver?
Yeah, so I just kind of touch him with
He's
the silver.
fine.
Oh, you know what?
No.
Okay, well,
He's crazy.
I'm just gonna write a note that just says, please bring back home Alderman Power is activated, and just set it on top of his sleeping
Perfect.
body.
It's a Shoney's. No one's gonna find him for like a day. It'll be great.
And so I just tell Percy that like let's go and
Hop in the mystery machine.
hop in the mystery machine.
So, you walk outside of the Shoney's. The mystery machine is... So you're on the sidewalk, and the mystery machine is on asphalt. What do you do?
Don't we just walk up to it?
Question.
Yes.
Is this asphalt spooky?
Yeah.
Out of curiosity,
And
just
I don't know.
based on the fact that we know it's a pentagram,
Should we-
I'm gonna rush to the van.
Okay.
Just blindly rush to the van.
Rush to the van, and you hurl it open, and you jump in, and you turn it on.
Can I mark experience?
I don't think it counts as a spooky location.
Damn it. Okay, and I'm gonna pull it off the asphalt.
Onto the sidewalk?
Yeah, just closer to...
I'm gonna roll to
Read a bad situation.
Well, I'm a little bit closer.
I got 7.
You can ask one of those questions on read a bad situation.
I tried to get some experience.
I know you did.
I'm just gonna ask. Are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
You know the answer is always going to be yes. I think that even here in the safety of Shoney's, you can see construction in the distance.
I mean, you know what? I think they're finishing the roads, and that's probably not.
Yeah, but I feel like we should get Rodolphe first, right?
But the area that the construction going on is also where Percy said that he is.
Well, so let's get him and then stop the construction.
I feel like it's a one-stop shop, is what I'm
Or
saying.
let's just get Rodolphe and leave.
Well, there's like a big pentagram.
Yeah, but like...
Cameras.
I don't live in Atlanta and we can cut this.
I mean, I thought this was like a police body cam, and it's just... No, I'm just joking with you. I know you can cut that.
No, I know. I mean,
This is perfectly viable.
I'm just saying, like,
And I just
we
go-
could get Rodolphe and just GTFO.
And I just look at Percy, and I just go, Percy, what do you think we should do? You think we should just get our guy and get out, or do you think we should stop,
What year is it? I never asked.
oh, when was it?
Lincoln's not still president, is he? Did he have to retire?
Yeah, he's still president, but he like came back after a while. He took a while off.
Sorry, I was lost in my own thoughts.
He took a break. Yeah,
Yeah.
he took a break.
Anyways,
Hard-working man.
should we
Yeah.
just go get him? or-
Andrew Johnson filled in
You know
for
what?
him on his break.
You
and
know
was
what?
great.
Actually, we don't need you to chime in on this. We got it.
Everybody
You know.
loved
Okay, love you,
his
sweetie.
vice
Yeah, and I
president.
give him a little ghost kiss.
What do you do, adventurers?
I guess let's just go get him, and let's just kind of see how it shakes out. Maybe we can. How about this? How about we try to save Atlanta? If we can't, we just dip. If we can, looks good.
So, like, we don't jump in another car and make it impossible for, like, someone to save us. we just, like, stay together, and then if we need to dip, we can dip super easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Like, that makes sense.
Yeah. Are you attacking me, or?
No, I'm not attacking anyone. I'm just trying to, like, make a plan. I'm assuming I'm driving to...
Yeah. And you drive, and even though it's goddamn 9:30 at night, there's still fucking traffic because Atlanta is a hellhole.
Well, the roads make no sense. It's like a pentagram.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Joel. I got a
terrible
little
for
heated about your
traffic flow.
hometown.
I don't give a shit about towns. I didn't fucking build Atlanta.
Yeah, you did. Don't be shy.
I don't give a shit about
You have problems with Atlanta's traffic.
I'm John
Blame Joel.
T. Atlanta. Fucking come on down to my fucking city. I'm immortal. After it got burned down, I was like, let's build it dumb again.
Like, they had a second shot at it.
Let's just act like there's only gonna be a fucking train station here and nothing ever else is gonna come, like the World of Coke. That's why everyone moved to Atlanta. World of Coke.
Coke. A lot of jobs. Coke brings jobs.
Yeah.
Really?
And
I don't
addictions.
fucking know. I'm just riffing. I've lived here for like 5 years. I don't give a shit about that.
Hello, friends. Jonah here to say thank you for listening to this episode of Vieux. This side quest is brought to you by our fabulous sponsor, Castor & Pollux, makers of mystical jewelry and geeky novelties. Quest Company listeners can go to castpollux.com and get 15% off your entire order of dice, jewelry, and other nerdy accessories by using the code TheQuestCo at checkout. That's TheQuestCo, all one word and no spaces, for 15% off your entire order. If you're a fan of the Quest Company, please do us a favor and go to our page on the Apple Podcast app or wherever you listen to your podcast and leave us a rating and review. It's a big ol' help to us, and we read every review that comes in. And if you really love what we do here at the Quest Company and you want to take the next step in supporting us, please consider becoming a Patreon subscriber. You can help us with necessary expenses that come along with creating all this content and help us to continue to improve the quality of the show. We have multiple patron tiers available, and every little bit helps. If you'd like to give us that support, you can do so at patreon.com/questcompanypodcast. We also have a link to the Patreon on our website, questcompanypodcast.com. If you'd like to contact us, you can do so directly through the Connect page on our website or by finding us on Twitter, Instagram, etc. at The Quest Company. Our Quest Company Junior podcast launch giveaways happening right now over on Twitter. If you want to get in on the action and have a chance to win some sweet dice from Castor & Pollux or a copy of Tiny Dungeon from our friends over at Gallant Knight Games, be sure to follow us on Twitter at QuestCo Junior and like and retweet the contest video. We will be announcing the winners of that contest on Monday, July 1st, which is also the official launch day of Quest Company Junior. We hope you've enjoyed the pilot episodes of Postcards from Pearl and Guardians of Greenwood, and starting on Monday, all new episodes of those series are going to be posted on the QuestCo Junior feed. If you have any other questions, you can find all the information you need on questcompanyjunior.com. I'd like to thank Mr. Joe Lightus for running the game and editing these episodes, and I'd also like to thank all of the wonderful artists whose music you're hearing on the show. Thank you to Joseph Cash for Spanky's House of Spanks, the Vieux theme. You can find more of his work at josephcash.bandcamp.com. Thank you to tabletopaudio.com for the tracks Noir Procedural, Antiquarian Study, Warehouse 13, and Lively Cafe. Thank you to Josh Armistead for the song Wolf. Thank you to Houses of Heaven for the song Escape. Thanks to Apes on Tapes for Neat Meat Fiend. Thank you to Amity and Fame for the song The Villain. And additional sound design, thank you Slappy13, Deleted User, and Bryan Bulmer. That's all for me, so let's see what those Party Boyz are going to get into next. Thanks for joining us here at the Quest Company.
It's from Futurama.
You pull up in front of the Department of Transportation.
Oh, we're here.
And it's dark. Because it's the end of the workday, a couple hours past.
Yeah.
I pull out my ghost gun that is, I am realizing, just a flashlight. Like, I at least got a flashlight.
And I think he's found some parking until 6 p.m., so it's good for now. I think Kurt has to count those pennies and...
I think we...
Rescue him in under an hour?
Yeah, I think we asked Percy... I'm going to ask Percy if he can find where Rodolphe.
Sounds good.
He's been here before.
Yeah.
Is this the area? I asked him, like, is this like the general area?
This is definitely the area. He saw him get taken into this building through like a built-in garage.
Yeah.
To locate him like supernaturally is going to take like some sort of use magic. Or
how about this? I'm
actually.
spirit touched. Mm-hmm. So instead, I want to try to see if I can like kind of get a vampire aura sense. That's a real shot in the dark, but literally it's just because my experience with like the supernatural being more
you got the
sensitive.
spirit sense. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna try to like I look at you. I'm like, hey, get the camera. I'm gonna try to do something cool.
Oh, they're already hooked.
Yeah,
I think Shoney's was recorded.
The entirety of Shoney's.
Like,
Oh no, 100%.
Yeah, like
there's a lot of B-roll.
So
it's all going to the cloud.
Weird.
Hey.
Hell yeah, 9 plus 1. I got a 10.
Absolutely.
So I can sense them fully.
Okay.
Yeah, I just got straight up like I can just. That's my. I can.
Smells like vamp.
Yeah. And
Smells like banana boat.
And it's like, oh, that fucking. Get on the boat, baby. And then I get real close to your face and I just whisper in your ears, the banana boat.
Are you hitting on me?
Rodolphe.
You won't answer that question.
You are alone in a room. It's nice and quiet. You're no longer in like an echoey like a construction zone or anything like that. You are still in a chair when you come to, and there is a sack over your head, and you think you are alone. What do you do?
I'm going to try to shake the back off of my head.
Yeah, give me act under pressure.
It's like a 9.
Yeah, I think you get it mostly off, and like it's just sort of like it was just tied at the bottom, so like part of it's still on, but you get one eye free.
Yeah. I look around.
And you can see that you are in a plush study. There is nice shag carpeting. It's all a little bit out of date. There's wood paneling on the walls and a bunch of like photos, and all of them seem to be of Alderman Gudgem.
Gudgem?
Alderman Gudgem.
That's on you.
New warm up.
Alderman Gudgem. Fuck. Other than that, you are alone in this sort of opulent study with its desk, its safe, its stuff on the walls, all that sort of stuff.
Cool.
Oh, and a giant Confederate flag just hanging.
Fuck this guy. As I look around in the pictures and everything, does he have the prosthetics like in all of them?
That's a good question, Jonah, and I'm glad you asked. Because, in fact, you can see that at the beginning of his tenure as alderman, probably in the 1980s, he has all of his limbs. And then in 1985, posing for his like sort of alderman's photograph, and he doesn't have a left hand. And then, not a left arm. And then you see in the 1996 alderman, whatever, they call it something. It's like the freshman picture or like the sophomore picture or something that they take. He is missing his left leg. And he just sort of looks a little bit more gaunt and drawn. Mm-hmm. And, otherwise just normal sort of boring looking U.S. office holder. Mm-hmm. But until present day where he is missing his leg, his arm, and his right hand.
He's just missing his leg, his arm, and his right hand.
Yes, because the left hand went first, and then the rest of the arm went.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And then the left leg went, and now the right arm has gone.
The right hand.
The
right hand is also gone.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
He's very nubby.
I'm on to you.
Are you?
I don't know this information.
Okay.
I've got an idea.
Andrew's on to you.
So this is what you can see just from your position tied in this chair.
Great. I'm going to, if I can, like, lean forward, and I want to try to use my very sharp canines to just try to tear off these straps.
Yeah, is that a cool, tough, or weird? I'll leave it up to you. Are you persistent in doing it? Because then it's cool. Are you trying to force your way out? Because then it's tough or weird.
I think that I'm going to try to just force my way out, or just rip it off. Rodolphe is like... He gets it now.
Like
he gets why Kurt was so pissed now.
Good.
I understand his pain now. God, this is the worst.
To do what? To what? What is the worst?
Oh, just all of it. All of it is the worst.
To experience this.
Yes.
Yeah.
To experience this. No.
This fear, this nothing, this...
I'm terrified.
You're doing this for $200 a week. I just mind you. You can go back to New Orleans, breach the contract. No one's gonna care. Just throwing it out there.
Go ahead and roll plus weird.
7 plus 3, so 10.
Yeah, I think that might as well have just been a use magic roll. Do something beyond human
Great.
capabilities. Grr, as you rip free of your bondage.
Ugh, and I rip the sack off the rest of the way, and I fix my hair.
And I think you do it silently.
Sweet. I'm going to look around the room and find, obviously, something's off about this guy, and I'm going to see if there's, like, any notes that he's left or books that he has. I'm going to go through this study and see if I find anything helpful.
That sounds like an investigative mystery, the very first one of the episode, I think. I think of the...
Yeah. Oh, that's plus what? Sharp?
Yeah.
Sharp is 0. So, a 9.
Great. Give me one of those questions. I believe it's one, right?
Yeah, 7 and 9 hold 1. What is being concealed here? What is he hiding?
I think you spend a lot of time looking at the safe and fiddle with it and nothing. You can't, there's just no way to get in that you can think of off the top of your head. And you spend some time looking around the bookshelves, just passing through, leaving the desk for last. Just passing your hand over it, you see just a bunch of boring, like, municipal bills, things about, like, oh, what bus route should go where, and, like, how much funding are we allocating for seatbelts and, and on the MARTA, or not seatbelts on the MARTA, what am I talking about? For like, cleaning on the MARTA and all that other stuff. And you, your hand brushes against a bust of Andrew Jackson, and a secret compartment pops up on the desk.
Oh.
And inside are a couple confusing looking things, a couple confusing looking papers, but when you sort of suss them out and pull them out and look at them all, they look like, on the one hand, plans, and then you have this map as well.
Okay.
The one of the pentagram, which I think either raises a few questions or answers a few, or at least piques your interest, that roads are being made in this sort of shape around Atlanta, with specific focus on the unfinished portion that is right in the downtown area. You don't actually know where you are, so to speak. You see 2 or 3 sacks of dust, one of which is gray, one of which is more of a white gray, and one of which is black and looks like it like black tar sort of deal. And looking through them, you can tell that they're not like drugs or anything like that. They're more akin to like gravel or sand. Oh, and a single vial of blood.
Oh, okay.
Drink it.
Cool. You know me. I'm not gonna drink it, but I'm gonna pop that bad boy open, give it a sniff.
It smells like human blood.
How big are the sacks?
They're just like little like testers almost. Right?
Interesting. I'm going to take a little bit of each of them, and I'm going to put them on the table. I'll make a little swelled up pile of them, and I'll pour 1 drop of blood from the vial on the pile.
And it makes a little bit of almost like a Play-Doh. Like a little bit like that was what it needed, some sort of liquid or otherwise to help it set. And within a couple minutes, you have like a pretty, still malleable, but real chunk of some sort of material.
Interesting. Can I tell if it's like close to a sort of asphalty material or something?
It smells pretty similar. It hasn't been pressed or anything, which is part of it, but it smells very similar to that. Eat it. Yeah.
If I could like get memories from people's blood,
that'd be a crazy ass power.
Yeah, but
right? Is that a power? Is that enough?
Yeah, I think it actually says it's a basic move that all the hunters have.
Oh yeah, everybody.
It is
history by
only
putting it
if
up
you
your
put
butt.
this item up your butt.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a cool move.
It's like a
cool
feat.
It's a cool roll.
It's like an earned feat.
Put it in butt. Roll plus cool.
Roll plus super cool.
Super, just the coolest. Interesting. Is
Oh,
there?
clearly it's getting weird. Come on.
I mean, I guess it all really depends on what you're trying to get from it. Like,
Well, it's also perspective. Like, is it weird to you for him? No, I don't.
No.
think so.
But like, I feel like everybody, has different levels of. I'm gonna get weird.
Yeah, and you think putting a little something up his butt
it's
is
just a little bit
weird
of
to
it's
this
just a little
guy?
bit of asphalt in your butt. It's not like you're doing anything
He's putting
crazy.
someone
You're not gonna
else's
go to the
butt.
emergency room.
You think that's weird?
For Rodolphe, barely.
You just get a little
Hey,
blood.
we're seeing two different characters, you and I.
I assume there's a phone in this room.
Yeah, sure.
Great. I'm gonna call Moonbeam.
You're gonna call Moonbeam. I didn't expect this. Hello, Father Spooky's Spooky Emporium. Hi, this is Moonbeam.
And
Okay.
Moonbeam is Rodolphe. It's
Hey, Rodolphe, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm great. Hey, you got the demonology books?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it Wednesday?
I need you to look up the ones on like devil summoning, demon summoning. I got a little bit of a problem.
Okay. What is this? Another party like last time? Where
Exactly.
there's a guy in a devil costume, and you're like, "Whoa!
You
The
know,
power of Christ compels you."
Well, I'm studying up for the show. I'm taking a week off and I'm doing the show.
That's right.
Yeah.
I didn't get in a show.
So I'm pretty tight with the producer. Maybe we can talk about getting a photos.
Yeah, maybe.
Uh,
Anyway,
So just leave Atlanta? You want to just head out? Fuck the show. Just fuck the show, it's fine.
yeah, I got the Demonomica here. What's
Great.
up?
It's anything about like materials. For if you're trying to summon something,
Summon something.
like I know like pentagrams are like a thing, right?
Oh,
Anything
pentagrams.
about like sacrificing yourself.
Sacrificing yourself.
Or like, just blood sacrifice in general,
Okay.
and perhaps related materials.
Sacrifice. Okay, sacrifice a lamb. No, sacrifice a baby. No, sacrifice yourself. Oh, I mean, it's not. I mean, this is for the show?
Yeah.
You think somebody's like making a phylactery for a show?
No, I'm just trying to do my homework. Because, we talk to all kinds of crazy people, in the show business. And especially for, spooky times with Kasim. And, I want to make sure that the really spooky stuff, I've done my homework. Now, what was it about the phylactery?
Yeah, phylactery. Well, what kind of making things out of yourself? What do you mean?
Okay, yeah, no.
What does he want to do?
So, like,
this guy.
if you had... if you're making a phylactery and you're sacrificing pieces of yourself, does like the size of the phylactery, perhaps the runes inscribed, affect how powerful that might be?
I mean, yeah, there are certain things that are safer to have as a phylactery. It says here, like, they sort of bring up the argument, would you rather have it be in a penny and throw the penny in the ocean so nobody can find it? Or something, like, huge in plain sight that nobody's going to notice? Or, like, where is it going to be able to exert your will? You know what I mean? Like, we're talking liches, we're talking demi-liches. We should play D&D sometime, Rodolphe. I feel like you'd be really good at it.
Great.
But, yeah, just finished Horde of the Dragon Queen. Holy shit.
Oh, really?
Poorly constructed.
That sounds about right.
But, yeah, I mean, if you're sacrificing parts of yourself, like, first of all, gross. Second of all, I guess it could be making a phylactery.
That's great to know. Is there anything about like completing runes?
Runes?
Yeah.
Oh, like the pentagram.
Yeah,
you mentioned.
like once the runes are complete, like that's it, huh? Like it's done at that point?
Yeah, pretty much. It says here you got to use a bit of the substance you're making it out of. You got to use a bit of your substance that you're made out of, and a sufficiently powerful or large ritual with. It says here the more participants are in the ritual, the better.
Oh, great!
So
that's super duper.
So if there's like a lot of people, like I guess humans or underlings for this guy, if they go at a certain place at a certain time and they leave at a certain place at a certain time, and it's like this whole like chaotic movement structure kind of thing, then that'll help the strength of the ritual.
Cool. super cool. And like reversal stuff. I got to go. We're about to have to get back to shooting. But is there anything about like the reversal of such a thing, or just like is stopping it going to be?
I didn't know what you just said at the end there, but I mean, you just gotta hope he doesn't do it. You know what I mean? You gotta like stop it from happening, or I mean, there's probably some like big rituals or whatever you could do to unlich somebody, but it depends how powerful a lich is.
Cool. Oh, great, Moonbeam. All right, I'll see you when I'm back in town next week. Love you. Bye.
And then Moonbeam does something.
I'm gonna look out the window and see if anybody's like coming. I assume that there's like a.
I think they're very like heavily like curtained. Mm-hmm. You're looking out on the main street.
Is there in the door to the office? Is it like
There's like a frosted glass,
frosted glass
window. You can see a figure out there.
Okay, I can't see a figure out there.
Yeah, oh shit.
I was whispering.
Okay, there you go. Yeah,
whispering.
There's that cannon we needed. What are you two doing?
Yeah, I sniffed him out, so I'm just going after him.
Heading on in.
Yeah.
Can I, real quickly, before we run in, read a bad situation?
Yeah. Give me 2d6 plus sharp. Oof.
Experience.
That's a failure. I think you guys get out, and you're out on the street. What do you do?
Well, I'm just trying to sniff after him.
Like, what do you do? It's a building.
I guess I can also read a bad situation because I'm trying to figure it out.
I mean, I could just walk in and level up. That's super meta, but like...
I want to set the scene really clearly. Mm-hmm. It's after hours, like on a Wednesday at a government building.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I got a 13 on read a bad situation.
Go ahead, I suppose, and read two, or give me two questions.
This is a government building. After hours?
What's the biggest threat? And what's like my best way in? Like I'm trying to, because my idea is like I'm trying to see like what our biggest, like who should we be watching out for, and as far as best way in, it's not like most obvious, like because I got Randall's scent picked up, and so I'm trying to figure out like how can I get to him best while trying to avoid. That's kind of like the combo of those.
I got
I'm
you.
looking for.
I think you walk right up to the front door and see the alarm system blinking on the inner, like past the windows inward, so you can see that it is protected by some sort of alarm to go through. So that is what is that? A danger you were talking about, or the biggest threat? That was
the biggest.
The biggest threat to you right there. And then what's the best way in? I think you see on the second floor, an open window.
Alright, yeah, and so I try to get Kurt's attention, like I point up to the window and I just do like a shush noise and like a little like hand flash, like I'm trying to mimic an alarm.
Jazz fingers.
Yeah, jazz fingers, and then like I don't know if you're getting it, and so I'm just like, there's an alarm. There's an alarm. There's an alarm system.
Do you think I should bring my axe?
I mean, when is an axe not needed?
When you're in a government building after hours?
Yeah, but wouldn't you rather,
have it not needed?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna bring my axe.
Kurt Seaman gets the axe out of his car.
Yeah, and so I want to. Yeah, I'm gonna go over to where the window is and see if there's is there like a fire escape or anything like that, or does it look like there's a climbable path?
I think you're gonna have to parkour Assassin's Creed up there.
Can I aid him up?
Yeah, absolutely. When you pull your axe out, I think you bump into there's a green wine bottle in the back of the truck, and you pull your axe out and close the door.
Wait! Whoa! No! Do I see this green wine bottle falling?
No. You just knock into it.
All right.
And you close the door.
I'm assuming this is gonna be a tough roll.
Yeah.
Good, because I have a -1.
Can I help in any way?
Oh, damn!
Oh, I don't need it because I got an 11 -1, so I got a 10. So I'm just like you see me.
I close the van trunk and I'm like,
yeah. I just bounce my way up there. Yeah.
He sells pot to kids.
Yeah. I also run away from a lot of cops.
Makes sense now. Makes sense now. Makes sense now.
Rodolphe, what are you doing?
All right. So
I think I want to actually retcon that there was possibly a moment where you were too loud, and now there is noise from out in the hallway. A shuffling.
Great. I'm going to for sure take the vial of blood with me. And I'm going to
Drink it.
I'm gonna look out the window of the actual like the actual outside window.
You see the mystery machine.
Great. I'm going
Kurt pulls something out and shuts the door. He pulls out an axe.
Cool. I'm going to can I open the window?
Yes.
Great. I'm going to open the window and whisper to myself, "Mind freak!" And I'm gonna
Burglar
fly.
alarm.
I for sure fly right out of there. Like just like the sort of like swoosh of the cape and go, whoosh, and then I'm on the ground. Like, oh god.
I am going to the driver's seat with the axe and starting the car.
And so I'm like, do I like
Yep.
up there?
Get into the open window and see the fish guy go like
I'm
directly
revving the
towards
engine.
you.
Just like,
Subby.
Wait, was it my window or a different window?
Different window. What do you do?
All right, I just look at Percy and go, all right, let's do this. And then I just pull out my fucking sword and I go charging at the fish man.
Oh my god!
I got a fucking 12 minus 1, so I still get
That's amazing.
get to hold.
wonderful.
Uh,
Wonderful.
The ghost fucker is powerful.
Yeah, so we're gonna inflict terrible harm.
Yeah, so that
So my sword does 2, and then I get
Plus
to do
1.
an additional one, and it's silver. I don't know if that tag
It
matters
does.
for this.
So you thrust this silver, what'd you say, Civil War soldier man
Like a
sword.
saber, yeah.
No, but that's what you have on it.
Yeah.
This priceless silver artifact.
Wonderful.
You thrust it directly through this thing's,
Yeah.
like chest cavity, and its blank fish-eyed face just sort of looks at you and screams. Go ahead and roll plus tough.
Money, all day, every day. There it is.
There we go. That's
there
the
we
tough
went,
roll
there
we
we
went for 3.
There's that experience roll.
You take 4 harm, ignore armor.
4.
This is why. When you stick it in, jab it,
Yeah.
somehow, does Percy help you, or is this just you being
I
like
just
a
me
fucking
stabbing him.
boom, directly through.
Yeah.
You think it pierces his heart, and this tattoo of a pentagram on his neck burns as soon as the silver makes contact with him, and this scream is in pain as much as it is just a verbal attack to you. And like the one that was hit by the car, he crumples into smoke and disperses throughout the hallways, hanging along the top of the ceiling.
Yeah.
What do you do? The car is revving.
Car's
outside.
revving.
Is the alarm going off?
Honking the horn.
I look outside and it was kind of like, what are you fucking doing down there?
Oh god, oh no! And I'm like gonna fly
Let's
out there and be like,
go!
let's go, let's get out!
Okay, yeah, I think we should guys should go.
Are you flying him down?
I would like to.
That's gonna be a tough roll.
Oh, tough, not no weird.
No.
Not powers.
This is like a physical, can I hold on to something while I fly?
Okay, alright. God. Cool, an 8.
Okay, you take 1 harm or he takes 1 harm, you choose.
You have taken 4? Cool, I'll take 1, and I will not have anything happen.
That's right, because you're immortal.
Yeah.
Correct answer.
Yeah.
As you fall to the ground, you cushion his blow, and I think the silver touches you just for a moment. There's like a sort of feel, and it hurts, but it hurts for 0 harm.
Cool.
Do you remember that sort of mechanic?
Yeah.
And you guys are up and piling into the
in the
fan.
van.
Okay, guys, so this guy's trying to make himself like a leech or something.
Okay.
So it's
Is
like,
he here?
I'm driving away at this point.
he's probably outside. I was at the construction site, and then they put the bag on my head, and then I was in the study, and then, oh my god, Kurt, I would just like to take a second to apologize to you. It's the first time that we were together. I put you through a lot of things, and this has been a very weird day for me, so I know where you were coming from, and I would just like to say, and I like gently place my hand on his shoulder.
Don't touch me.
No, on like not flesh, on your shoulder. The shirt is there. I am sorry for what I put you through, because this sucks.
Thank you. And I assume that you agree with me. We just leave Atlanta.
The only problem is a lot of people are like going to fucking die probably if we just leave there. So like,
Okay.
Like, conscious-wise, are you cool with that? Just, like, letting that happen?
Did they watch my sitcoms in the early 90s?
Or,
No, they didn't.
Are we driving, or are we just in the car?
I just want to hear Andrew roll on this dark train for a little bit.
They didn't watch those sitcoms. They didn't watch Manimal. I was a part of Manimal. Guess who didn't watch it? The people of Atlanta. Automan didn't watch it. Dharma and Greg didn't fucking watch enough.
okay, enough. That was a good qualifier on that one, yeah.
I've only ever been able to count on one person in my life, and that is Kurt Seaman. For anything. And I'm not gonna sit here and just let all of us fucking die because we gotta stop. I'm not gonna just sit here and let us all die because Amazon wants some fucking footage. I don't care. I don't care about it. Yeah, my life was in trouble all the fucking time on the set of Dharma and Greg. All the time. I was being shot at, potentially molested. You don't even know. Hello?
Kurt,
Hello?
Kurt, where are you?
Who is this?
It's Bobby.
Oh, hey, Bobby. Hey, what's up? How are you?
They took me from the hotel room.
Oh, no.
They said you could come help.
Okay,
That-
yeah,
that-
Bobby. Tell me exactly where you are, Bobby.
I'm in the middle of Atlanta. The streets are
The old fourth quarter.
the old fourth quarter.
Okay, Bobby. Hey, Bobby.
Yeah.
Just a quick question.
Mhm.
Am I on speaker?
No.
Okay, Bobby. I'm gonna ask you how many people are with you, and I want you to answer, you're okay if it's more than 5, and you're not okay if it's less than 5.
Technically, I'm okay.
So it's exactly 5?
Technically, I'm okay.
Okay.
Kurt, do you get me?
I get you, Bobby. I get you. Don't worry. Can I try and charm him to kind of cool down a little bit, just to keep us cool?
This is
that
your
okay?
move. You.
No. Just
Sure, yeah, charm.
just kind of like, hey.
What do you
like,
want him to do?
Just manipulate him to like cool, keep us cool.
Uh-huh.
I want to take care of Bobby.
Aw.
Bobby.
Okay, that's a 5
Mhm.
plus 2, so 7. Is that a mix or is that still
That's a
failing?
mix.
No,
That's
it's
a
mixed,
mix.
it's mixed.
Okay, here's the thing that he's going to sort of like ask of you
No, it's okay.
to show that you really mean it.
Yeah.
Can you come get me? They said that you just got to do something for them, and then you can come get me, and we can all leave.
Bobby, I will be there
Where's he at?
in a wink.
In a week?
No, in a wink.
In a week?
Ask who's at the Department of Transportation. It'd be crazy if he was.
You're not at the Department of Transportation, are you?
No, we're on the street. They're like
Like a construction site?
yeah, they're fixing the street or something.
Okay. We're on our way, but I gotta say,
Mm-hmm.
I want to be paid the most.
Bobby, Robert here. I got a Bobby. It's Robert. I got a little. I want to be paid the least.
Okay, I'm sure we can work out payroll.
Cool, click. Guys, we gotta save Bobby. We can't do this to the people
What about the
of
whole
Atlanta.
Manimal, Tron knockoff, Dharma Greg?
I was hysterical. It's been a long day.
And I just hold your hand. I go, I get it. Bobby's your Percy, and I give Percy a little ghost kiss.
Now, I realize
Yep.
in my sort of freak out, I neglected to mention the shithead behind all of this was the former alderman, which is probably why he wanted Felix. Also, where is Felix?
Oh.
He's at a Shoney's. No one will ever
Did
find
he
him.
wa-
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That makes sense. I mean, good hiding spot.
Yeah.
I love this mythology that Shoney's is just like the perfect sanctuary.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it because it's better than anything I
Yeah.
could possibly think of.
Fun fact, I really love Shoney in real life.
I've still never been.
Okay.
So, like, what should we do? What's the plan? Like,
Okay, so this guy, when I was in his office, he's been gradually sacrificing pieces of himself over the years, assumedly as they've been making this, and I hold up the actual like piece of paper with the pentagram stuff on it.
Yeah.
So it looks like they're probably here. That makes sense. Well, it's not quite finished yet. So if we could like, I guess, do a murder.
I just murdered somebody for the first time.
God, like
I don't know they classify as somebodies at this point.
Well,
okay.
I think that maybe because like we're in weird territory now, right? We're in weird land.
Okay.
We're like,
Yeah.
do all the rules apply? I think
Yeah.
the only murder is gonna be the dude that is cutting off limbs.
Right.
So how do we murder him?
I have an axe.
That's good.
I have a sword.
He's got a sword. I've also got the sword, and I pull out my cane sword.
Everybody's got swords.
Why don't we have a gun?
That's a great question.
Between all of us, why don't we have a
I have a
gun?
motorcycle. I mean, it's at my house.
That could be useful.
That would be great. Okay. Okay. Also, I've got this, and I pull out the vial of blood. I'm like, I guess this might belong to him or something. There's like a whole blood sacrifice thing, but I
You
think
should drink it and see if you can know his thoughts, right? Because you're a vampire.
Well, first of all,
Just drink it.
That's not how that works.
So he's just trying to build. What's the?
So he's like trying to make himself like an immortal, a devil demon man.
Okay.
Okay, and he's making I don't know if you guys are familiar with the game Dungeons and Dragons.
No.
No, I wish.
No.
Okay,
I sold a lot of meth. I get it.
okay, yeah. So you know. So there's
I
like,
haven't. I don't.
well, apparently there's this thing called like a lich, right? Which is like
A leech?
a lich.
It's your French.
A
He's saying leech.
I spell it out. I like grab a pen from the glove box. Is
You
that-
mean lynch?
No, well.
Like a pin?
Well, that guy might be interested in that as well because, man, there's a bunch of fucking racists down here, huh? All these Confederate flags and shit. But that's beside the point. He's going to like, kill a lot
we're
of
in
people.
Atlanta.
Yeah. He's going to kill
And
a
the
lot
Civil
of people.
War is still raging.
That's right.
Yeah, we got it. It seems like there's only one course of action, and that's to kick this rebel back where it came from.
Yeah.
That is to
Brazil.
say, hell.
Brazil.
Brazil hell.
Because, yeah, that's what the border. Okay. Guys, have I apologized to you enough already?
So wait a minute, so
Really,
he's
wow.
I'll
trying to
take
make-
more later.
This
but
is
trying to
this
make
is
this
just a
pentagram,
counterproductive right now.
Yes, and so he's got to finish it. So I don't know. Maybe he'll like cut off his dick or something. He's already cut off a lot of body parts. I don't know.
Well, how many body parts has he cut off?
Well, okay. So as I was looking, first he cut off his left hand, and then the rest of his arm, and then his left leg, and then his right hand. So that's 4.
So 4.
Yes.
Now, I didn't finish high school, but a pentagram has 5 points.
Okay.
And like 5 connections.
Yes. So.
So it seems like he might cut off another piece to finish it.
Okay. So we should, if we're gonna do a murder, I guess we don't.
Why air quotes? We're gonna do it.
Well, we said we did not.
We have to save Bobby.
Look, I want to clarify. I haven't done I've done it, but it's been a long time.
So we're at the Department
What?
of Transportation, right? Is there
I
like
think you're just idling in front of like.
No, I assumed I was driving.
Yeah, just
Just in a
Walking
direction.
Toward where Bobby is, yeah.
Not necessarily towards Bobby. I just wanted to move away from the
Yeah,
place
I
we
think
broke
you're
into.
circling.
I
Yeah.
respect that.
okay, so since we're around that area, Department of Transportation is when we were there or like driving around, since we're kind of like idling because they've had this conversation. Was there anywhere that looked like not storage units, but
Construction sites?
construction sites? Because I'm trying to look for anything that would like because whenever you're like building roads and doing roads, like you know, like they break stuff
Yeah.
and then repave it.
Put
I'm
it
trying to
over.
look for like.
Oh, like material, like.
Well, like a truck. Ideally, somewhere that would like storage, like construction trucks. So maybe we can find something that will break
Yeah.
gravel.
Yeah, I think like there's a couple construction sites. That's Atlanta. It's a
we
hellhole.
need to be able to find something that will Because, like, we have your van, which I think you live in.
Yes.
And so I think this van is great for that.
Thank you.
It's a very nice van.
That's an affirmation that I needed to hear.
But I think what we should do is we should go into that construction site and see if we can get any kind of like bulldozer or something like that to be destroying these roads as we're getting to him.
Yes.
And
weaken
then
him.
also they're looking for the alderman. Percy possessed him, and he might be able to do like a little voice throw ghost thing. We do.
I'm a werewolf. Yep.
Yeah, we do a lot of role playing.
Oh.
Yeah, sexually, I'm into it. That's why we do it.
I'm an otherkin.
Yeah. I didn't want people to be confused. But so maybe we can do that, kind of get something to destroy the road and use him as a distraction so we can commit a murder.
I like that.
Also, real quick, and I looked at the camera, note to the editor, cut out all the premeditated murder talk.
I'm going to be editing.
Editor's code.
So.
And then I look at you and say it.
Yep.
Okay.
You could also leave Atlanta and leave Bobby to die.
But if you leave Bobby, how are you going to get equal pay to us?
Hopefully exposing it to the United States of America so that they can nuke Atlanta will just be payment enough.
You know who's running the show? I don't know that they're going to be
Abraham Lincoln.
I feel like
Abraham Lincoln.
I think Abraham
Abraham
Lincoln would
Lincoln?
gladly press that button.
What's a nuke?
It's like a bullet.
Yeah.
Or it's like a cannonball that can blow up like a country.
You're fucking with me.
Nope, that's
No,
real.
You're fucking with me.
Yep, Abraham Lincoln invented them in the Second World War to fight the Nazis.
No shit.
Yep.
Yeah, he's telling the truth.
100%. Yeah.
Yep.
Why is this the most important part? Why is convincing a ghost who's not even like corporeal?
Because it's what we want.
Yeah, let's go to the construction site.
Okay.
Yeah, okay,
So just
fine.
totally abandon.
Yeah.
No, let's go to the construction. I'm just driving to the construction site.
Well, Kurt, here's this thing. If we leave the cameras rolling while we do all of this, maybe we'll all get a raise.
Yes. Wonderful. Question.
You still get the most?
I'm not.
Okay. Sorry.
No, I had nothing to do with that.
Okay, what's up?
I'm just, do we want to, like, I can pull up close and you guys could get out and then I could pull all the way up and then just I could get out. That way they don't know that you've left your place or that you're even with me and I can be like, hey, I'm here to get Bobby. What do you guys even want?
Oh, yeah.
Because they didn't tell me what they want.
Oh, double trick.
I like
Yeah,
that.
that
I like
way you guys could maybe, like, fan out, start breaking shit.
Like Ulysses S. Grant.
Yes, just like Ulysses S. Grant
That's right.
when he tricked the Confederates, yeah?
Yeah. Burnsides.
Yep. Just like it.
The Battle of Antietam.
Yep.
So let's do that.
So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do
Do
that.
that move and go get some demolition trucks.
All right, so you guys get to the construction site abandoned. This is just going to be a straight up and down roll to see whether you find anything useful.
Great.
Plus sharp, I think.
While they're doing that, as I said, I'm going to go off by my own towards the meeting. Which seems pretty spooky.
It does seem spooky, and you do mark experience.
I got a 9.
You got a 9.
Yeah.
I did not.
You did not. I'll keep that in mind. You find a jackhammer.
I
Gas
found
powered.
jackhammer. Shit, yeah. And then
I think everything else is locked.
yeah. Do I also find any of those yellow safety vests?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
you do. You
I
find
ta-
like 3.
I take off my shirt and I put just the safety vest on over it.
You fucking village people.
Yeah, well, I got a jackhammer now. I gotta look the part.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I found nothing, so I will just become the shadows.
Yeah, so I bring the jackhammer back and I say like, yeah, let's go You do your little distraction. You drive up in your van, and then
He's gone.
He's gone.
Yep.
Oh, I guess.
I'm driving up in the van.
I look to my left and I see a motorcycle that looks exactly like mine.
It's got a boot on it because you forgot to pay a parking ticket for 6 months.
I jackhammer it off.
You jackhammer it off and you get on your motorcycle.
And I rev it up and I look to it up and go, get on the back. We're gonna go.
All right.
That's a great fucking line.
Get on the back and we're
Get
gonna
on the
go.
back and you're gonna go.
I hop on behind, put my hands around his waist.
And
Let's ride.
And Percy's ghost hands around your way.
it's just a big train.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In that train to Georgia.
It's like Ghost.
It's just like Ghost with Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
Comes to my back door from time to time. Shake the hand of the sun. That bursts with love. Reaches down low for everyone. Got you Jekyll and Hyde. Your monster inside. Pouring water over your fire. Fire corrupts the soul. And I need to go back into the woods. I know there's not a single living thing I believe is below me. I know I'll find in my heart what's missing in the city. There's a spider web that connects heads, connected by the number 9. And I think in visions and breathing rhythms, breathing ocean over your lips. It brings a deeper meaning, a powerful feeling, brings us the myths we're told. And it's only clean water that supports the things that you're trying to grow. It's not a single living thing that needs to be left out. You can find in the God what's missing in yourself.
I get why they
I
got
threw
other
up about
hosts
it.
on.
I threw up
3
about
times.
it 3 times, and I've kept moving. It's very similar to Marty Gras.
Yeah, you've been vomiting a lot.
It's a lot of puke.
It's a little concerning.
How do you think I stay in shape?
I can't
Hashtag child star.
What's up?
It's got sad.
Yeah, we haven't had any Bryan Singer jokes in this one.
Oh. My immense amount of failures have put you in an interesting position.
I'm happy where you went with it because I was like wondering. I was like, do I have to like just start trying to stab people? Because I will, but I have a -1 tough.
Yeah, I didn't realize how combat this group usually is. I think the most that we have is Jonah's sword cane. Is that right?
Yeah, my cane sword, yeah.
I have a fire axe.
You have fire? You just have a fire axe? Just in the van?
Yeah,
But it's narratively, I was like, I think it would be in the van.
I did
And
not.
I was like, ah, shit.
I could have taken like a handgun, but I just took a motorcycle instead.
See, I have a multi-tool, and
I
I was
also
like,
have
I
a
could
multi-tool.
try and stab someone with a multi-tool, but I feel like I'd be better served not doing that.
But I do feel like I don't have a motorcycle because it's not here. But I do have one though.
You have one.
I have one. It's just at my house. Y'all picked me up. I was like, it's crazy for me to bring my motorcycle.
Yeah, that would be...
We're going. I live in Ringgold. Atlanta's like hour and a half, 2
Yeah.
hours away still. You know.
Oh my god. See, like, Rodolphe's / my moment of panic was when,
The whole game.
yes. But specifically when, like, he tried to drain the fish dude and it was like, oh, I've only ever dealt with people.
I do like the idea that you are a vampire and you've done very little with the supernatural.
Oh, yeah, like, I've other vampires is like the extent of
Ivan,
it.
basically.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Damn it, I never got to find out if I recognize Felix's gamer tag.
Ah, damn it.
Damn it.
Guys, I can't wait to get an advanced improvement, because I'm going to change class.
I'm just gonna come back
Entirely
as
change class?
motherfucking Rambo.
You can
The
just change your
professional?
class.
We're
Yeah, you
fucking
can-
seamen.
You can do that?
As an advanced,
As an advanced improvement,
The wronged?
just come out.
the wrong.
My life has been hell!
It's the most grimdark like career.
My life is pain. You've been
Hey.
on a TV show for 2 fucking days.
My life is pain. I know Kung Fu.
Never again.
You really took this reboot to heart.
What are you doing?
My job. My job. Kurt, there you go.
Yeah.
I'll just turn into...
West Virginia.
Aren't you a fucking journalist?
Not anymore. Not anymore.
All my questions are bullets.
I've seen the dark heart of man.
And I ask him a lot. I'm very inquisitive.
Please take any of these taglines you want.
I'm still an actor.
Welcome to the world of Heavendale, a town populated by superpowered teens that have been infiltrated by the group.
Did you mention daycare yet?
I was gonna just say who they were, so
Hey, don't forget to tell everybody that I used to be a villain.
I have to like get to that first before I can even say
Damn
it.
it, I rolled a 5.
Why are you rolling dice? We're just recording a promo and not playing.
Crap, I rolled a 4.
What?
We are going to die in the promo.
Okay, that doesn't really make sense if people haven't listened to the podcast yet, so I don't know why.
It's a pre-callback.
Okay, pre-callbacks are not a thing.
I feel really good about the promo.
I have not even finished the opening line.
Yeah, I think we nailed it.
Okay, no one knows the name of our podcast.
It's Critical Bits.
It's a comedy role-playing game podcast.
Find it wherever you get your podcasts.